And after the verdict of the Supreme Court of Pakistan, it seems that things are not going to be sailing smooth. It's going to be getting more intense on the political front. And only time can tell how the Supreme Court's decision is going to be implemented. If you clearly remember that the law minister yesterday on the floor of the House had said that whatever the decision the Supreme Court shall give regarding the elections in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the delay in elections in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab, on the proposed date that the Election Commission of Pakistan had given earlier, that's 8th of October, citing that all the coordinating departments were unable to provide all the facilitation or the support that the Commission of Pakistan needed for the election. And so the Election Commission of Pakistan had said that 8th October is the date where it shall be possible for the constitutional body to conduct the free and fair elections. The Supreme Court of Pakistan today, in its ruling, clearly jots down not only the date to be the same that it had given earlier, that is 30th April for Punjab, and has given a time, I'd say, till 15th May for even Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly. It said that ECP deviating from the date that the President of Pakistan had given is illegal and unconstitutional. And also in its ruling, it has jotted down all the, I'd say, the micro management of the elections, which actually is the duty of the Election Commission of Pakistan. Like the Supreme Court has said that, the funds to be released by this date by the federal government to the Election Commission of Pakistan, the Election Commission of Pakistan to give a report of the funds being released, and if the funds are not released, then should also file, should file a complaint in the Supreme Court. Like Supreme Court at every point would like itself to be involved in the election, because it believes that the election should be held on the date that has been given by the President of Pakistan, and the decision of the Supreme Court should be implemented in letter and spirit. That's the entire essence of it. In its ruling, the Supreme Court of Pakistan also said that, by this date, the election symbols should be allotted to political parties. By this day, the tribunal should be, giving all their verdicts regarding any sorts of problems in the returning in the papers that have been filed, the nomination papers. So yes, one does feel that. So yes, there have been a lot of criticism regarding, this Supreme Court's bench, and the fact that the Supreme Court, despite everyone pushing for a full court, did not comply. It believed that this kind of case that it was hearing, and the decision that was to be given regarding the delay of elections, could be decided by the three-member bench. I see that a lot of political chaos is to continue. Things are not going to be as easy as they sound. I don't know really that how now the government is going to be implementing this decision regarding giving a security plan, holding the elections on time, and also releasing the funds, when it has, said earlier that, it is unable to provide every department was unable to provide the required amount of support that the ECP needed. So if this, if the verdict of the Supreme Court is not implemented, that is, the decision is not implemented, what is going to happen to the federal government? What is going to happen to the Prime Minister? Because Prime Minister is the chief executive of the country. And we have seen that Fawad Chaudhry Saab, who's one of the senior leaders of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, has been saying that if the Prime Minister does not, implement the decision of the Supreme Court, it means that another Prime Minister is all set to go home by the honorable courts. One thing I still, believe that, let's see what the cabinet is now going to decide, because another cabinet session has been called. The distribution of the tickets in Pakistan, Tehreek-e-Insaf should now happen really, really fast, because they want the elections to take place. B, there is no time left. If they do not get onto this business within their party, distributing the tickets for the candidates to contest the elections in Punjab, then I'd say there is something else to it. Then one can say that why is there a delay within the party? Then probably we could analyze, and we could assess, and we could say very safely that even Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf doesn't want the two assembly elections separately. It also wants that general elections should take place. So in the wake of it, there is still a very I would say there is a chance that there could be a national dialogue now, where Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and the government may sit together, may decide a date which is acceptable to all regarding a general election. And I think they should do it, because otherwise this chaotic situation will continue even after the elections take place. Let's see what is going to happen in the days to come. All eyes are now on the decision of what the cabinet is going to decide right now, and also that how the coordinating departments are now going to support the ECP. But towards the end, I'd like to say one thing. With all due respect to the Supreme Court of Pakistan, which of course is a very important organ of the state, but what about the constitutional bodies, the constitutional institutions that exist? That is, in this case, the ECP, which has a particular role. Why are other organs of the state infringing on the the duties and the rights of other organs of the state? So that is a question that everyone needs to really think. And as far as the division within the Supreme Court is concerned, I think it's going to get wider rather than bridging it.